Okay, oh, glad I caught it there. Boy, wow, I almost unpaused without making sure that the mic was on. I've already done that once before. My bad. But we're fine. Everything's good here. We'll hunt. Up. Yep. All right. Cool. We got some progress. All right. So we need to increase our prestige. We are currently only 4th in the world on prestige. So right now, what are we getting our prestige from? We're getting our prestige from leading good producers, GDP. We have like 0 army though, and that's a very, very, very fixable problem. We can go ahead and build some barracks because we can afford it, because we're worth it. We're gonna go ahead and build a little bit of barracks here, because what we're gonna want to do, ideally, is we're gonna be able to start fighting little wars with our, guerrillas, with our tiny number of barracks. We don't need 100,000 troops in order to invade Southeast Asia, but I don't want to have to do conscripts every time. And this just gets them employed. It's also going to increase our prestige. Our prestige is currently a little low, and we can fix that in a couple of different ways. I think military is going to be the one that I'm going to use right now, though. We've got. I could do a little, and I'm just looking for places where there are peasants again, because they just don't do anything. And now they're doing something. Now they're doing something fun. They're like these are like the revolutionary zealots, right? This is a revolutionary zealot recruitment location that they've set up to go spread the news of the Republic, and they are gonna spread the news. We're gonna have a long invasion route, so I want to make sure that our navy is well equipped too. But we're gonna go free people. We are gonna go free people. We're gonna do it by building some more naval bases. We could do ironclads. We could do ironclads, right? Can we do ironclads? Because we have a reasonable size shipyard here that if we switched over to steamships would be a big deal. Do we have engines and steel? I want to switch over to metal ships. That's my next thing. I'm getting metal ships. Hashtag metal ships. We need coal. We need tools. We need a little bit of steel. We've got Kentucky is currently building barracks everywhere. Barracks. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, well, how much time do we have? 10 weeks? Wow. Oh my god. We're building 143 a turn, and it's 1853. We will grow. We will grow. We need to adjust the prices here, though. And that's going to require me to do a little more tool workshop. Do another railway. Tooling workshop and railway. Trade agreement, nah. But we can build even faster than this, actually. And once we get that tooling workshop up and rocking and rolling, we'll do a little more steel. We can't actually do it in Pennsylvania anymore, though. We're out of pops to shove into the steel. So do we have anywhere else that can pick up steel? Tennessee, do you want to do steel? The Steelers, they're from Tennessee now. Oh no, I just made everybody go indiscriminately furious. I know absolutely nothing about football, in case it's not surprising to you, but absolutely nothing. If we're going to set up a steel mill in Tennessee, I'm going to set up a university as well to just help out with qualifications. Plus, we actually have the money. We could be building more buildings, but I wouldn't hate building a little bit more education. That would be pretty useful. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. We got some cash. I'm fine just pouring money into setting up a healthcare system. because that's going to really help out our population growth. I don't want people dying for absolutely no reason. It's really, really, really inefficient when they just go out there and die for absolutely no reason. I want them to die for a very specific reason. I want them to die for the very specific reason that it is correct for 100 stars. That's what we need. Conquest. I think that they should have an achievement here for Japan, which I promise is not just Japan. When we're done with whatever, I'm gonna just exclusively talk about the Ottoman Empire for like forever. But if you're watching these videos like super far apart, I'm filming a bunch of stuff every day rather than filming things like one episode a day and then a next episode a day. So this is literally the third day of the game being out. It's 1.0.3. I'm playing a whole lot. I apologize if I'm focused on specific playthroughs, but it's because I've only done a couple of them. This is not a pro level YouTube channel, in case that's unclear. I did not get a pre-release copy, so most of what I know about the game is just from reading a whole lot and watching some stuff. But it means that the games that I'm playing, I'm still playing in my head. I need, in order to switch over to steel frame buildings, which would be awesome, just A+. That would be wonderful. That'd be so much more construction. I'm gonna need a whole lot of glass, some more explosives, some more tools, and a lot of steel. So glass and steel are the big things that I'm missing there. And if I'm gonna be making a whole lot of glass, then unfortunately in steel, I'm unfortunately gonna need a lot more coal. So yeah, we're just gonna keep working on our industry. You know how it is. Hashtag industry things. Yeah. Could we build another coal location somewhere? I wouldn't hate doing that. North Carolina, do you have coal? You do. You have coal. All right, cool. Yeah. Let's give you a 10 stack of coal. And is that going to blow your no, it's not going to blow that budget. All right, cool. We're going around, we're founding public universities. That's what we're doing right now, right? We're founding public universities. The University of North Carolina is going to be founded in 74 weeks. And it's going to be really helpful for maintaining qualifications in the state, which is going to be neat for us. All right, so we could improve this, make our evangelicals a little happier. Right now, they are going to be really critical. Actually, we've been really zealous with our pops, and it has absorbed some of our growth. That's how I'm gonna phrase what has happened with our pops. Our pops have been absorbed into alternate forms of growth. and now our population count is a little lower. But again, and I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses. I want to make explanations for you so that way you can know what's going on in your game. If the Qing win the Opium War, I think no matter what, even in real life, right? Think about even in real life. If the Qing had won the Opium War, the 19th century might have looked very different. If, for that matter, the Dowager Empress Cixia had not taken control, who is a historical regent who basically ran the show for around 40 years, she is more or less just like an Enrique the Fourth. If you've played Europa Universalis 4, Cixia was a 000 that lived forever. And so, like, if you've played EU4 and you've had an Enrique live until 1480, put it down below. If you have that achievement in EU4, let me know. That one is an agonizing one. It's awful. It's fun, but it's awful. All right, so we just got mutual funds. Let's get civilizing missions. We can keep doing colonization. And now let's do publicly traded. Why are we giving all of these publicly traded things? This is going to explode the power of the industrialists, which is not on the surface great, but is a short-term problem to which we can come up with a long-term solution. But right now we're just going around and saying, hey, did you hear the questionable value news? Now everybody can take their money and invest it into stuff. You like investing in stuff? Explosive shells, dang it. All right, well, we can do this. Oh, right, this is why we need to start upgrading things, because we need to start going to these higher level industries, and that's going to involve more motor in Ohio. Oh mio, I need motor in Ohio. Boy, we're just building so much out here, and we're not even close to the cap yet. We still have 36,000. I'm just burning off credit. Do not be afraid to utilize credit. Do not be afraid to get rid of it. I don't think hoarding gold is ever a good thing, but like we're just doing, this is the biblical taxation policy, right? This is the magical knowledge that was bestowed onto Isaac, where it's like, hey, if you're gonna have a bunch of years of plenty and wealth, then you should probably also take the resources from those years of plenty and wealth and reinvest them, so that way you don't die when you have bad years. And we are gonna need some infrastructure in the west. Right, we're gonna need to build. Oh my God, we're gonna need to build the Great American Railway. We need to. All right, that's what we should do as the next step. Once we've gotten this Columbia district, which we will get once we're done with these stupid dumb things, we will be there. All right, minor progress. Fine. Do not love taking peril, but oh, chat. I have been wasting some of our growth potential. Just wasting it. We've been building mostly in the eastern United States, where our production already is. But you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna just ignore metal ships for now, and we're gonna just build railways everywhere. Chugga chugga choo choo, chat. Chugga chugga choo choo. I want to see how many people going indiscriminately crazy over coal, because I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for the economy, and this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna build so many rail. And it's gonna look good too. It's gonna look like it's a powerful and effective thing to do, because it is. When you have a lot of pops out here doing nothing, you can fix your economy pretty quickly. Look at this, 100,000 pops. You know what we're gonna do in Kansas? We are gonna build a coal mine. To build a coal mine, a 10 stack of coal mine. That's the opening development of the railway of Kansas. Is we're gonna build a 10 stack. We're already working on that. Yeah, we're working on that. All right, cool. I feel like that's good. We got that. That's fine. So what's happening here? What's happening here? What is happening here? We've got explosives. Why is it that we have explosives and our chemical plants are not making money? This is crazy. Who let you in here? How are you not making money? You are making money. You liar. Why did I think I wasn't making money back there? Oh, because it's the steel, and I looked in the same place. You butt. All right, there we go. Right, we were in the middle of doing this, doing publicly traded, and then we got distracted by something. I have no idea what distracted me there, chat. We're just really flying by the seat of our pants out here. We've got an empire. We are building it. We've got territory under our control. We're gonna get some literacy, maybe. Is there anything that would be really good? Oh, dynamite would be really good. Let's get some dynamite. Dynamite and some some fertilizer too. Actually, fertilizer. I'm a big fan of having inexpensive food. That's pretty good. If you're not sure what you should do, and you have the levers to ensure it, I would recommend that people typically prioritize having inexpensive food, because if you make inexpensive food, then your hold on power is usually a lot better. It's just the way it usually works. Hopelessly lost, back on track. We could get hopelessly lost, but I don't think it's worth it. This mechanic here, this expedition mechanic, is very fun. It's way too slow. It's way too slow. It's 1854, and although I have not been the proest of doing the explorations, still it's so slow. I should be able to get through these expeditions faster than this. We've done the one of them, and it's 1854. We're not going to be, if we get this, it's not going to be until like 1877 or something like that. It's going to take forever. We're gonna like conquer all of Mexico before we get Oregon. That's where we are. All right, so we are working on charity hospitals. That's gonna be really good. Any sort of healthcare is really good. Like, just don't be a jerk. Give people healthcare. It's not that complicated. This is how you try to encourage people to come to the United States. But now what we're gonna do is, instead of trying to adjust our money anymore, because we have a lot of money, right? If we need to grow our economy, we are not nearly at maximum taxation right now. Where? Oh, over there. Boy, I hope beyond. Yes, I did. Walker, you're a genius. You're a genius, and I won't hear it any other way. I totally remembered that I had built a port there. Absolutely. What are we doing? What's this? Oceania, South Australian Peasant Revolt, declare neutrality. I don't care. We're not intervening in anybody else's growth, and we will expect the same courtesy from them. That's sort of like the weird thing, is that I don't know how you balance having an AI intervene more, because it should be intervening more, but it like is, and if it turns into everyone's ganging up on you simulator, that can be pretty boring, because Prussia does have more infamy than us, and we're at like the same level as the British Raj, which, oh right, we were talking about the British Raj, and here we are, British Raj, GDP. They no longer have infinite puppets. The EIC had infinite puppets. So if you can take the EIC before the Sepoy Mutiny, I think you can transform France from being just the strongest nation in the game to just being stronger than everybody else. I think that's the easy way to do world conquest. Right there. Isolated state regions. I didn't build a port here? What? Oh, we have a critical... Oh, we have a critical problem with our clippers. Right, we were gonna do stuff with ships, weren't we, chat? And then I said, don't worry about it, chat. And now here we are with 3 years of production queued up, doing nothing. Can we afford to go to steel frame buildings? 17,000, maybe. Maybe we just do it. Oh boy, did we just blow it by not building a shipyard? Or no, wait, a port? Yeah, there is a port here. Okay. And yes, all right. Well, we didn't blow anything. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's perfect. This is exactly why we build ports, right? This is exactly why you build ports. Building ports is really good. You don't have to do it immediately, right? It does depend on like what your demands are and stuff, but like, all right, we're canceling. Why on earth are we importing fancy clothes? Why on earth are we importing sugar? What? I literally have a law on encourage. All right, timeout, chat. Timeout. Those are probably just like stupid things that the game starts with initially. Yeah, we don't need that. We can downsize our weapons industry also, because we're not doing war. We're not doing big war right now. So I think we're gonna be in a good enough position that we can just use our military and project over here. And we just massively expanded the size of our army, like on a percent basis. And we're working on our recruitment now. So these people probably not fully recruited yet, right? I wish it should tell me here, right? It should tell me right here how many pops are currently working there. 5,000. Okay, it looks like they're mostly fully employed. Good. Because those guys are gonna have a lot of work to do. Those guys are gonna have a lot of work to do. Not the least of which is gonna be this right here. American Congo, we are. Oh, right. Do we have more things that we can? Again, I think there's gotta be a way to check what incorporation status we're at, but it's not where we are right now. And we were gonna go ahead and just switch this. Everybody, steel frame buildings. Let's go. Let's turn on the steel frame buildings, and then we'll see what. Do we have an input shortage of anything? No. And we're still building, and we're still building at 184, 185. All right, good. Let's go. Let's go. GDP go up. Let's go. We just need to bring in pops, and I think this route of build infrastructure where there's arable land is gonna start getting our pops. We already have the economic infrastructure and the bureaucratic infrastructure and the construction infrastructure to expand this area pretty well. And now all we need is to build it. Maybe we do more. It's a very small but powerful construction sector. Yeah, maybe we build a little more here. Let's build a couple more construction sectors in New York City. Yep, that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build some more construction sectors. I have like 200 something construction. That'll be fine. That's 200 something construction in 1854 is fine. I wish we had more, but that's fine. Because we can tax luxury goods. Like I don't need any of these, and we have a little bit of convoy. I guess we're not going to do any more trading. We need to build some more ports if we're going to do some more trading. It's imperative that we find a settlement. It is imperative that we find a settlement. Oh no. Or we do hunting? All right. I don't know. There's got to be like. Let me know in the chat if there's a way that this is non-random. It looks like it's random, but this feels like the sort of thing that maybe it deals with the stats of the character or something. I don't know. It seems like it probably asks you something. Like, does this person have this trait or not? Because otherwise I don't know why that would be there. All right, so we did liberate Maya and Deseret in the last war with Mexico, which means that we are going to be able to absorb them in 2 more years. 2 more years, then we'll absorb Deseret. Mexico is going to have a defensive pact with El Salvador. That's fine. I don't care. They already owe the obligation to Russia, which means they can't call them in. And the Hudson Bay Company, oh baby. It looks like they spent it all in that last war, and we crushed them, and now they've got nothing left. The next war, that was the second Mexican American War, was like the second Punic War, right? That was the big one, and we won. And they evict us. We're gonna trample them in the next one. If they can't find a friend, I might just puppet. I might literally just 100% puppet and then annex subject, and that'll clean up our borders really well, right? I don't need to worry about well, how do I return a thing or blah 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 if I just puppet and then annex, and that's gonna be what we're gonna do. 75 infamy though. So what can we do to encourage people to not be mad about us doing that? We can improve some relations, right? You guys know all about America. America's a cool place. You guys love America. Let me know let me know in the chat if you love America. All right, we've got colonies that we can set up. Done. There we are. 234 construction, and we're building with positive money. Failed expedition. I hate how slow and clunky and weird the expedition system is. It is the thing that drives me insane. Oh my god, we need to be at peace in order to do it. We need to be at peace in order to do expeditions. Who's in charge here? Who is in charge here? We were gonna remove that, so that way we don't have negative authority. Negative authority is terrible. Don't do it. It's not good. Negative authority is a penalty to IGs. Everyone just gets mad. Everyone just gets mad because you're walking around and you're telling people what to do, and you don't have the political authority to do it. All right, South Australian peasant revolt against New South Wales. Oh, New South Wales has unified Australia. All right, cool. So we're gonna be able to absorb probably Australia, hopefully Indonesia, and Southeast Asia. So yeah, Southeast Asia is gonna really fix our population problem. Like so many pops, and 6.5 million in Vietnam. Like there's so many citizens here, and it gets us a nice little border with Qing, which if we have to fight them ourselves, I'm willing to do it. It's spooky. It feels like you're fighting a very powerful country, because guess what? You are. It's the way that works. It's China. They're pretty strong. Yep. That's all I have to say about that. You can build some glass. Well, so all right, we can. What are we gonna do about our next state that we want to set up? We could build a tobacco farm somewhere. I mean, we're not taxing it anymore, so it's not as interesting as luxury furniture, which we are still taxing. Is that our best use of authority? It probably is. I'm doing fertilizer. I need to do authority next, because I just need to switch over to services. This is going to make us so much money. And so I'm going to do fertilizer, and then I'm going to go over to society, and I'm going to find pan-nationalism, and I'm going to research that. And that's going to give us extra authority, which is the way that you combat what we're doing, what we've found ourselves into here. We have a really efficient national economy, right? We're building at 235 with a positive balance. We're gonna pretty drastically transform our amount of GDP pretty quickly. Once we stop making everybody all over the United States go to war. Once we stop doing that, because we run out of infamy, because we puppet all of Mexico in one war. Once that happens, then probably we should digest it. Mexico, you jerk. Well, these are their next 6 million pops, and then we'll deal with Southeast Asia, he says, and then realizes that doesn't have enough infamy to conduct any diplomacy, unless we can get a friend. If you have friends, then it can be pretty helpful. Yeah, well, we are antagonistic with Austria. Ooh, hey, look at that. Prussia. Great power number 7. We could start improving relations with them. It costs more. We're not gonna stop burning off infamy at max speed. That's the most important thing. That is the single most important thing. Because that's a lot of radicals from conquest, which makes conquering a lot less profitable. And we need conquest to be profitable. We need it to be. Because we've got a lot of territory that we still need to absorb. It's 1855, and we don't even have all of Mexico conquered yet. We don't have Brazil puppeted. We don't have Peru, Bolivia, or Argentina. There's still a lot of forces that can resist Super America. But Super America is coming. Super America is definitely coming. Super America is not a stand-in for the dragons in Game of Thrones by any means. By any means. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Good lord. At least House of Dragons is very good. At least House of Dragons is very good. All right, Nevada. New Mexico. All right, yeah. Well, like I said, we're going out west. That's what we're doing here. We're building out west because I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a whole lot of infrastructure out west, where there's a whole lot of arable land and not a whole lot else, and the world is gonna wake up and say, "Oh boy, howdy! I wonder what's going on over there. Can we get over there and get us some of that? Can you get yourself some of this? If you can get yourself some coal mines, give me a chugga choo choo in the chat. Let me know. South Dakota, 127,000 peasants. Whoa. All right. Well, we are going to expand a coal mine in South Dakota. Just doing a little bit of like building planning here, because these states, and this is an important lesson. This is an important historical lesson for everybody. The states also have these little modifiers because they're a great representation of real things, right? Rivers provide natural infrastructure because of course they do, right? Of course they do. Of course they provide natural infrastructure. That's exactly what they do. And so that's why humans live there. And that was my TED Talk, and like, duh, right? Duh. That's my official sign off for this episode. Is like, rivers, they're really good, powerful, effective infrastructure. Oh my god, Walker, you unbelievable man. It is 1855 and I have not researched electrical generation. Unbelievable. I'm so disappointed that I'm speechless.